Alright, we are back in business, and this time I have added two options here. The first one is -hda space disk.qcal2. We added to the command line inside of batch file. What this does is it will designate the file disk.qcal2 as the image of the first hard drive of the virtual machine. The second option is -USB. And actually, there are three options here. The third option is -USB device tablet, which makes it easier for me to control the mouse cursor. Okay, and once you make changes to the batch file, you can restart the batch file. And it took me a while to get back to this part here, so let's continue from here. All right. So the first thing it will do is the environment will ask you whether to use the default config for the panel, and just click yes, use the default configuration. And what it does is it will add the panels and also a toolbar, to the system. And obviously everything is still very slow. And okay, so once it starts up, you should see something similar to what you're seeing here on the screen. The next thing you want to do is to format your hard drive. Now, this is not the hard drive of your native operating system. This is the hard drive of the virtual machine. So it should be 100% safe if you're using the virtual machine. And to get to that part, I think you have to go to Settings and then go to gparted for GNU Partition Editor. And it will ask you for the root password, which is BALL, B-A-L-L. So when it gets to that part, we'll enter the password, enter the administrative password, and it is BALL. And here we'll get into the partition editor. Or I think it should. Let's try that again. Maybe I didn't enter the right password last time. It won't start like this. Let's go use a command line interface to do it. Alright, so inside the command line interface, like this box. Oh, okay, I guess it started up. It was just very, very slow starting it. Yeah, so, and now it wants to start multiple instances of the same thing. So we'll close all the other instances. We only need one instance here. Alright, you can see that we only have one drive. It's our SDA drive, which corresponds to the -hda option, and it is completely unallocated at this point. So the first thing we want to do is to click on the partition, and then go to Device, and create a partition table first, because a partition table does not even exist yet at this point. So we go ahead and apply it. And then the second thing we want to do is to click on that unallocated portion again. And this time we right click it and select New. We are creating a new partition. Remember, this is a partition on a virtual disk that is only appearing as a single file to Windows. So we are not messing up anything in Windows at all. Okay, everything looks good except the file system. We want to select at least extension 3. If you want to use extension 4, that's fine, but I will just go with extension 3 here. Now here comes the important part. The label has to be live, L-I-V-E, dash, which is the minus symbol, RW for read write. Now this one, it has to be like this, otherwise it won't work. And then we click Add. Nothing is really done yet at this point, so the next thing we have to do is to click the check sign here, which applies the operation. So we go ahead and apply that. And because we are running a virtual machine inside a virtual machine, this will take a while. And what I'll do is I'm going to suspend this video clip, and then we'll continue with the next one.